What if I told you each one of us could change someone's life? We are about to explore what I call the ripple effect of kindness and how you can be a life changing raindrop. I have the privilege of working for a company where I share with a lot of people that are going through a lot of struggles. I hear people's stories, children wanting to commit suicide, friends killing themselves, major health issues like cancer, marriages falling apart, young college kids getting ready to go off into full-time ministry or getting ready to go off to college or getting ready to get married, making major decisions in their life. And I've got opportunities every day to impact and share and speak life into these people's hearts, their minds, their dreams, their goals, to challenge them, to encourage them. I got to tell you, the responses that I get back sometimes, people crying, people just telling me how thankful they are that I was on the other side of the phone that picked up when I was talking to them. I don't say all this to toot my own horn. I'm telling you this because I've seen firsthand how we, in just a simple conversation, a simple word of encouragement, laughing on the phone with somebody, it can change their outlook on life. It can change their whole attitude. It can bring them from a dark place in life to a place of hope. And I'm just telling you, every single person that watches this video has those same experiences, those same opportunities. We all have a sphere of influence in our lives that can impact people in a tremendous way. Friends, family, co-workers, people that we run into casually at the grocery store, at the gas station. Everywhere we go, we are impacting people, even somebody we walk past, whether we decide to say hello and smile at them, or whether we just don't do anything at all. Remember, no action is an action. And this whole video is about being intentional with the gifts, the abilities, the talents, the opportunities that God has given you to impact those around you. You, every single person watching this video, everybody has the opportunity to make a difference in their sphere of influence, to change people's lives literally. True story. I know a woman who was a therapist. She works with handicapped children. All Children's Hospital, after 3 months, they kind of gave up on this young child, this infant, and they passed the child on to a center to take care of them. And this woman ended up getting responsibility for this child and the majority of the therapy that this child underwent. This child had something called change syndrome. I'd never heard of that before, but I guess how it basically affects tons of the organs and parts of the body. There's tremendous pain. Imagine being a 3-month-old and dealing with this. Hearing stories like this, they tear me up. Basically, this child was in a very bad situation. They couldn't eat. They had tubes coming out of them all over the place. The child had open heart surgery, was just a mess. And this therapist got this child and began working with the child. One day at a time, 1 week at a time. And after a few months, the therapist was honest with me and said, I almost gave up. I didn't think there was any hope. But the therapist didn't give up. The therapist kept going and pushing and persevering and doing everything they could every day to help this child. 3.5 years later, first the child is crawling. Then the child is standing. Then the child is walking. Now the child can talk. The child very rarely deals with pains that were constantly plaguing the child. The child can eat normally. They don't have to worry about being fed by tubes. That child is a miracle child. And if that therapist would have gave up, what would have happened? That therapist was that little girl's raindrop. And her actions, her caring, her giving of her life to that child changed her life. And get this, that child's life was changed. The parents' lives were changed. Every single person that knows that child's life was changed. And the changed lives of the parents and the people that knew this child then became ripples. The ripple effect on hundreds of people that they come in contact with. So one therapist's action ultimately affected hundreds and hundreds of people. The ripple effect of our actions is intense because we affect one person, and that one person has the potential to affect many other people. It's a chain reaction. Every single one of us is a raindrop every day with our life. So the question is, what are we going to do with the gifts, the talents, the abilities that God has given us? With this knowledge that we understand and know, how are we going to use it to impact our world in a positive way? People don't realize that even a simple smile can change a person's life. This is a true story. There was a woman, her name was Cami Fan. When she was an immigrant adapting to life in Canada, she relays this story to us. She said she struggled with the language barrier and dealt with intense bullying at school. Feeling incredibly isolated and unwanted, she carried the weight of these struggles while walking to class on a freezing February morning. Just as she was feeling overwhelmed and alone, a complete stranger looked at her and gave her a warm, genuine smile. That single small gesture of acknowledgement completely broke through her despair, she said. It made her feel seen and gave her hope that things would get better. That moment was so profound for her that she vowed from that day forward to always treat people with warmth and to smile at others, knowing that it also could mean the world to someone who might be silently hurting. We don't know what's going on in someone's life. They might be smiling, they might be laughing, they might be joking, and then that very night they commit suicide. Or they go home and they lay in bed crying. Or they're dealing with severe depression. Somebody can actually be smiling, laughing on the outside, but then when the door is closed and no one is around, they can be dealing with so many struggles that you just don't have a clue. Every act you make, you that's watching this, every act you make every day of your life is impacting somebody for either good or not. A smile, a kind word, a prayer, a word of encouragement, offering food to someone that's hungry, a challenge to somebody who's trying to reach a goal or a dream that gives them that extra fire or spark to keep going and keep pushing. Think of everyone you come in contact with every day. People at work, your family, your friends, somebody that you walk across at the gas station, the person at the register, at the grocery store. Everything you say, everything you do, you are impacting them in some way, shape, or form. And even the people you pass and do nothing with, no action is a action. That person that you didn't look at, that you didn't say hello to, that you didn't smile at, that you didn't make an encouraging word to, when you had the opportunity, maybe that was the one person that you're going to see that entire day that needed it more than anybody else. Some people that might watch this, they might be thinking, I don't need all that mess. They might be just full of pride and arrogance. I encourage you, I challenge you to get out, start helping people. And you're going to see pain, you're going to see suffering and challenges and valleys and heartache. And it's going to humble you real quick. And that pride and that arrogance is going to disappear real fast. Maybe you're somebody that's full of anxiety, dealing with depression, stress. Get out. Take the focus off yourself. Take it all off of yourself and go out and help a homeless shelter, a battered woman's shelter, an animal shelter. Teach a class. Do something for your family, your friends, your community. Be intentional with your life, people. Don't forget, whether you want to be or not, it doesn't matter. You're a raindrop. Every single one of us. I know it sounds cliche, and some people are laughing and might be thinking it's goofy, but it's a fact. Every single one of us are raindrops. And our actions or lack of actions is impacting and has a ripple effect of every single thing that goes on around us. Do you want to be somebody that's intentional and brings life and hope and joy and forgiveness and compassion and love to the people around you? Do you want to be somebody that one day when we stand before God and we find out everything, all the details of our life, everything is laid bare before God? Even our silent thoughts, every detail is laid before him. Do you want to find out all the different things that impacted people because of a simple smile, a simple word of encouragement? Handing somebody some food on the side of the road, or giving them a gift card, or just a kind word at the same time. Or taking a young child under your umbrella and trying to be there, a father figure or a motherly figure to them, and just helping them in their life. We don't know, guys. We have the ability to change our community, change our world in powerful ways. God has given you money to work with. You've got your talents. You've got your abilities. You've got your voice. You've got your time. Do something with your life, intentional, to make a difference. Get your focus off yourself. Get your focus off being selfish. The happiest people in life are the people that are selfless. The people that are truly putting others ahead of themselves. The compassionate people, the ones who are giving and caring and are thinking of others, those are the happiest people you will ever come across. So if you want joy, if you want to get rid of anxiety, you want to get rid of stress, and you want to give hope to people, get busy. Just start doing things. Be intentional. Be wary of what is going on around you. You have the ability to make a difference. That's about it, guys. This was a short video. Just think about your life. If you want to throw any additional thoughts into the comments, please do. I love reading them, and I will try to comment if I can. If you got anything valuable out of the video, please subscribe and like it. I appreciate you.